Man, this was such a good episode. I don't even know where to begin. You know what? Let's just do it. Alright, back to another rambling review. Today we're looking at Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 3, Queen's Justice. Like I do with every other Game of Thrones review, we're going to start in one place and work our way across Westeros. So, this week, fortunately enough, we're going to start in Dragonstone. You know, we get to have Tyrion and Jon run back into each other, man. And, you know, it was great seeing them back together, dude. It was the same kind of like, you know, how like Ned and Robert, when they first saw each other back in season 1 and stuff, man. It was like, kind of like that, kind of like, both of them trying to act all tense and shit, and they was like, you know. And then, like, yeah, it was good to see them back, man. We got, you know, Davos trying to hold a conversation with, Missandei, and, you know, she just was like, nah. And then they're, you know, they're walking up, and, you know, as Jon's like, you know, they're talking, and Jon's like, I'm not a Stark. And as soon as he says it, man, like, Drogon comes down and across his head, and they're like, oh, and I was like, oh shit. And then Tyrion's like, you know, I would say you get used to it, but you never really do. And stuff. And I was like, yeah, you're right, man. But then we finally get to the scene that we've been waiting on for 7 fucking seasons. 6 years, 7 goddamn seasons we've been waiting on this shit. Motherfucking, Daenerys Targaryen finally meets Jon fucking Snow, man. And, woo, this scene did not disappoint. I see some people out there hating on Dany because she being too whatever. You know, like she being too, like, I'm the shit. But honestly, I pretty much expected, that's how I expected that to go. When exactly how I thought it would. Like, I mean, and then people were like, well, you know, like, and, you know, Missandei, who's great at, like, spitting off all of Daenerys' accomplishments, the break her chains, and the Khaleesi to the, you know, the fucking Dothraki, and, you know, all of that shit, and the mother of dragons, and Davos is like, this is Jon Snow. He's the king of the North. That was a great exchange. And we get, like, you know, and her and Jon going back and forth, man, and there's a lot of people bitching about, like, you know, that, you know, like, it's tit for tat. You know, and the conversations go on, everybody starts realizing that Daenerys and Jon are pretty much the same person. they the same thing. You know, so they kind of start finding common ground with each other. But because of who they are and their position that they're in, they don't want to give an inch or anything. You know what I mean? Like, so. Like when Jon was like, no offense, bitch, but I don't know you. But you know, then Davos jumps in and he's like, this dude is like, you know, he did this for his people, did this for his people, did this, and you know, he got stabbed in the heart, and I was like, hey, enough. And I see a lot of people be like, why did they just tell him about that, man? Okay, look, I mean, this is why this is why Jon didn't tell her that he had been brought back from the dead. He's already there trying to tell this bitch that these fucking ice zombies are coming from the north and they're gonna eat everybody. You know, like we need, like, he's already trying to convince her of that, man. And then on top of it, he doesn't, and this even goes back to last season and in the stuff when he talks to, like, his, you know, his people about the White Walkers. Jon doesn't explain the White Walker threat very good to anybody and stuff. Like, even the Night's Watch, when he was explaining, you know, Hardhome to them, he doesn't explain shit very good to anybody when he's explaining it, especially when it comes to the White Walkers and stuff, man. Like, he doesn't explain that shit good. But then you throw this out here, like, I need your dragon glass, and I would love you to help us fight these ice zombies and stuff. Oh yeah, I died once, and I got brought back to life. Yeah, that's a little much. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair though, if anybody in Westeros was gonna believe fucking Jon about this shit, it was fucking Dany. Okay?
Why do you heal?
Like, she's like, I was almost like, oh, ice zombies. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what, I'm gonna go feed my dragons.
I meant.
So, Yeah, but it was an amazing scene. Well worth the 6 fucking years we waited to see this shit.
I want you to be my friend, Marcus.
Yeah, a little later on in the episode, Tyrion goes down. We get another great exchange between Tyrion and Jon, where Tyrion thinks that Jon looks a million times better than he does, just brooding and shit, which was a funny fucking line. I laughed my ass off whenever fucking he said that. But yeah, so basically Tyrion goes out there, man, and he's all but just outright telling Jon, if you need my help, you need to tell me what you want me to do. I got your back, bro. Like, if there's one person in all of Westeros that's not named Jaime that I got their back, it's you, dog. Like, so come on. Like, what do you need? And Jon doesn't get it at first, but then he does get it, and he's just like, I just need the dragon glass. So Tyrion takes us back to Daenerys, man, and
you know what Johnny hates?
you know, and he's like, man, just okay,
I
look,
wouldn't let him grief in my walls.
give him the dragon glass.
Cause I wouldn't let.
If it's true, then you gave him dragon glass. They fucking owe you. If it's not true, you gave him dragon glass. Who fucking cares? You know, like, so like, give him something that's really giving him nothing. Is what he's saying. But I like how Daenerys picked up on the stab in the heart line, and she got really like, what did he mean by that? And so, that's gonna come back to play later. Like I said, goddamn spoilers, bro. That shit was completely on point. Anyway, so she decides that, yeah, I'm gonna give him the dragon glass. So we cut for a little bit further to the episode, and we see Jon and Dany finally have like a private talk, like a private moment together, which to me was better than their original moment. And she basically tells him that, yeah, all right, look, man, I'm gonna as a show of good faith, I'm gonna give you the dragon glass. I even give you supplies and manpower to mine the shit that you need and stuff. And I don't really remember. It's been days since I watched this episode, man. I'm sorry I've been late with a review. I was fucking lazy. But he said, hey, you know, like, you got it. Okay, bro, you got it. And stuff. You know, good faith. All right. And this takes us to the other big thing in the episode. We're going to jump over to King's Landing. Before we go there, though, we're going to stop off and talk about Bran and Sansa. We're going to jump over to Winterfell, talk about Bran and Sansa. Bran, you need to quit smoking shit and learn to be a little. I get it, you're the three-eyed raven, and you keep saying it over and over, like anybody's supposed to know what the fuck you mean by you're the three-eyed. I don't even think you know what you mean when you say you're the three-eyed raven at this point. like I don't even think you know and stuff, bro. But like, man, like your sister was so happy to see you. This bitch ain't seen you since what, episode 1, 2, or some shit, 3, I don't know. Your ass, like, just no emotion at all, man, because you're taking all this shit in, bro. And so, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and then on top of that, man, you like just talk about all this shit that you seen on what happened with Sansa and Ramsay and stuff, dog. You need to slow down. Slow down, three-eyed raven. Slow down. But yeah, those are some good scenes, man. And fucking Littlefinger. But anyway, yeah, so I think, you know what I'm saying, like, shit's gonna happen with that. But all y'all thought that was Arya, did you? At the gate. So with that, we're gonna jump over just real quick to Old Town. So yes, Sam did in fact cure Jorah of his grayscale and stuff last week. So we know that's one way to get it all. We all, like all the fans, we all know we're screaming Dragonglass. And what people don't seem to understand, man, and whenever people start yelling stuff at characters and stuff, is like the characters don't see the whole entire picture like we do because we're watching every angle of it. They just see what's happening with them. We don't see that. They don't get to fucking watch the history and lores, Blu-rays, and all that shit. So calm down with that shit. But that was another spoiler. Yep. Like I said, every time when we get to an episode that you've done seen, I'm gonna call out with spoilers from Reddit that were right. And that dude was on point. That dude said that Dany and Jon were gonna meet in episode 3 at Dragonstone. And that's what happened. And that Sam was gonna cure Jorah. And we saw that happen too. And stuff. So now Jorah's cured and he's on his way to his Khaleesi. Or fucking, you know, what's her name? Dany. Now let's go over to the other main important thing that happened. And this kind of ties back into Dragonstone too, and I wanted to keep these separate, man. So my boy Euron, your boy, you know, everybody loves Euron now. He fucking showed up, man. He's got Yara with the, you know, and they're parading him through the streets, and Yara and Elaria and fucking the other sand snake bitch. Taking him through the fucking streets of King's Landing and shit. He rides all up in the fucking, what to call it, the fucking, Red Keep, like, fucking Tywin Lannister on his goddamn horse and shit. And, like, he's like, yo, I brought you a present. The bitch to kill your daughter. And honestly, in this scene, man, like, it was hard not to side with Cersei. To be honest with you, man. Because, as a parent, myself, and stuff, I understand, man. I understand. That bitch killing her daughter, that was no call for any of that. Yeah, the mountain killed your fucking husband, but like Cersei says in the episode, your husband died because he's too goddamn thought he was just too much to shit. And instead of finishing the fucker off and leaving, finish the mountain off and leaving, he just continues to talk shit. And prod the dude, then the dude crushes fucking Nugget. And it's like, bro, you know, but that was probably one of the most brutal punishments I've seen on this show. But at the same time, you kind of just like, yeah, Cersei, I get it. Which goes to show why I think Cersei is one of the best characters on the show. Even though you might hate Cersei for everything she did, everything she's gonna do, and there's some shit coming. But you might hate Cersei. But hands down, Cersei is one of the best characters on this show, good or bad. And I have been having that debate with people since I started watching it. That Cersei is an amazing character and stuff. You might not agree with all. You might not like her. You can't argue that she's not an amazing character and stuff. And I actually like Cersei's character. I like her character development. Yes, I root against her, except for that. See. And the biggest testament to Cersei being an amazing character, man, is like for 4 fucking seasons, dude. 5 seasons. Was it 4 though? 4 or 5 seasons. We hated this bitch. Hated this bitch. Right? And did all that shit with the fucking Faith Militant and shit, dude. And that one season, the whole Walk of Shame, all that shit, bro. This is how good these writers of this show is. They took a character that we all fucking despised, man, and then made a side with her. Do a complete 180. And shit, bro. During all the season, was it 4, 5, 6, whatever the fuck. Made us all fucking side with this bitch. Season 6, maybe, I don't know. All these seasons run the fucking together to me. But, you know, she goes out there and she, you know, she basically kill the Sand Snake daughter the way that Elaria killed her. And then they gonna, you know, but she gonna make her watch it. Gonna feed her if she try to not eat. They gonna force feed her and shit. Make her watch her daughter just disintegrate and stuff. That's fucked up. But it kind of makes me like, damn, man, well, that turned her the fuck on, and she went and banged Jaime. Like, first thing I did, like, bitch, oh no, you gotta watch your mouth out, man. You fuck. I know you took the antidote and all that other shit, but there's still residue in there. Go. I know he didn't know, but I'm just saying, I'd be like me watching out, I'd be like, oh, whoa, back up, bitch. And then she went to give him head, and he was like, are you trying to poison my dick now too? Like, get off me, bitch. Hey, go do your shit. But fucking, watch your fucking mouth out. But, yeah, like, Cersei is riding on such a high of winning at this point, man, that, like, she don't even care who sees her and Jaime together. Don't give a fuck who sees her and Jaime. So, alright. You know, so this leads to the sacking of King's Landing, man. Like, and I like how they set up where Tyrion explains the whole everything that's going on, like the whole plan. And so it's a callback to, I think it was season 1 or 2, when he tells Viserys that he, when he tells Varys that he.
Wait, is the phone
built the sewers at Casterly Rock, man. And you get in there, and then like Grey Worm and them storm the place in a badass fucking scene, man. Grey Worm was fucking people up. And then he fucking looks out, man, and sees that the Grey Worm's fleet is being destroyed by fucking Euron's fleet. Now they trapped at Casterly Rock because the Lannisters wasn't there. Their army is actually on their way to Highgarden to fucking take down Olenna and her family, because she promised the dude from the Iron Bank earlier. Cersei did that. She pay him in 2 fucking weeks. She goes and they fucking sack Highgarden. Complete 180. The fucking Tarlis, Bronn, and fucking Jaime go there, man. And we get one of the best character death scenes ever, man. Like Olenna, Queen of Thorns, man, went out on fucking top. It was the shit. Oh, it was so beautiful. And just her like finally, you know, admitting to Jaime and them that she killed Joffrey, that she's the one that had Joffrey killed back in season 4, I think. Just the look on Jaime's face, man. You kind of feel bad for Jaime, because Jaime was trying to give her like a peaceful death and shit. He was trying to be all like cool with her and shit, like, hey, girl, hey, lady, like, I respect you, so I'm gonna let you go out like quick. You ain't gonna feel it. And she was like, okay, thank you, but you know what? Fuck your son. Like, I did that shit with me. And look on his face, bro. I thought he was gonna stab her through the heart, but I mean, what can you do? She was gonna die anyway. It's like, leaves, man. And shit. So now, Cersei is just wiping out everybody, bro. Just watch. The other shoe will be dropping soon. But yeah. So. Yeah, all in all, this was an amazing episode. Not so much from like an action or major plot twist standpoint, but from like a dialogue heavy, like just, you know, like behind the everything characterization building episode. This was a fucking great episode. It's probably one of my favorite Game of Thrones episodes. Hey, shit, dude. I've done watched it like 4 times. Hey, shit, I just don't really remember everything to say on here because I watch it and I form so many different opinions. But yeah, this is a fucking amazing episode, man. I can't wait till next week, man. Once again, stay away from any Reddit posts and stuff if you don't want to be spoiled for the entire season, because yes, these shits have been like on point so far. And next week when we do a review for episode 4, I will hook you up what was spoiled in there in episode 4 after you've done seen it. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that fucking bell. And as always, motherfucker, never forget.
I hate you, I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.